text message right now, and I am about to craft a super, super cute little rustic pumpkin using just the items you see in front of me. We've got some paint, we've got some cardboard, we've got some jute wrapped wire, some paint brushes, some hot glue, and some wire cutters, and some paper. That's all we're using. That's all we're using. This is gonna be super easy. I bet most of you have these items at home already. Go dig in the recycle bin, grab some cardboard, flag down the Amazon man, and save those boxes, okay? So you can make some of these. They're super, super cute. I already have one made. I'm not going to show it to you yet. I'm going to make a second one and show you how you can cluster them together, okay? So come on in, say hey, let us know once you are here. Hello, Miss Jody. Hey, Amanda. Hello, Miss Sharon. Hey, Dana. Hello, Miss Carol. Good afternoon to you too. You guys, we're super, super, I'm super excited about this. Tim doesn't really know what I'm doing or how I'm getting there.
I never have a clue what you're doing.
He doesn't. He was sending out the text and he was like, and he was doing the description of the video, and he's like, what are you doing? Like, I have no clue what this is you got going on here. Like, what do you want me to put there? So I had to tell him, like, okay, we're doing a cardboard, a scrap pumpkin, rustic cardboard pumpkin. Hello, Miss Patty. Hello, Miss Robin.
Judy says, I hope you had a great weekend. Oh, we had a weekend.
We had a weekend. We didn't have a terrible weekend. We had some intense, exciting, I don't know if they're exciting, but there was excitement.
We definitely raised our heart rate.
Yes, we got our cardiovascular heart rates up, and we'll tell you all about that. But we did get a little bit of relaxation time in there too. So overall, it was a good weekend. It was. Hello, Miss Quita. Hello, Miss Linda. Hey, Pammy. How are you? Hello, Chris. Hello, Robin. If you guys are new here for the first time and you enjoy what you're seeing here, make sure you hit that follow button on Facebook. Make sure you hit the subscribe button on YouTube.
And let us know you're new.
Let us know you're new. Let us know you're here so we can say hi to you. We are live in both places right now, so if you have a preference of one over the other, you're lucky. We're in both places, so you can choose, okay? So today we're using some cardboard. Did I tell you everything? I told you everything we're using already. I did. You can kind of see it too.
You did.
So we're gonna dive right into it, y'all. This is super cute, and I guarantee y'all are gonna wanna make this, okay? And this is one you can do with the kids too. This is one you can do with the kids. This one you could make a bunch of. I feel like those of you that do the fall.
Squishy.
Are you calling me squishy? Did you all see that? He just squeezed my arm and said squishy. Well,
you said you feel like, okay, there.
Muscular, strong, powerful. There's lots of other words you could have used to describe me. Squishy was not what I was going for. But I'll take it, okay? Squishy. I feel squishy. Oh gosh. Okay, so I feel like this could be great for decor for your home, but also like little centerpieces. If you have like a fall function coming up, they could be good. I almost feel like you could get away with, these are dirt cheap to make. Dirt cheap. Cardboard boxes you're getting for free. You paid for the items that came in the boxes, but the box itself is free, okay? The paper, you can get it at the grocery store. Use the grocery paper bags. Just say paper please when you get your groceries. And then you've got the paint and stuff already, okay?
Remember when they told us that the paper was not...
paper was not what?
Paper wasn't something, and they just started pushing everybody to start using plastic bags. And now, now they're saying to go back to paper.
I don't remember that.
Plastic's not good for the environment.
I don't know that.
No?
I don't know that.
Oh.
I will tell you the measurements in a minute. This one that I'm doing is probably about 2 inches wide. I'm cutting strips of cardboard. You could use one long continuous strip of cardboard, or you could use scrap cardboard like I am here, okay? The longer strips you use, or the more sections of strips you use, the larger your pumpkin will be, okay? So it's totally up to you. There's no right or wrong way. You can make big pumpkins, you can make little pumpkins, because pumpkins come in all sizes.
Yeah.
Some even get squishy, okay? Tim probably would like the squishy pumpkins.
No, I don't like squishy pumpkins.
He just likes a squishy wife.
That's right.
I mean, I hope he likes a squishy wife, because apparently he has a squishy wife. Was squishy the right word?
Oh,
Squishy.
be quiet and say subwoofer.
He's gonna die a slow death of cardboard beating. I'm not gonna use this piece. I could tear that off if I wanted to. Well, actually, I totally could, because it's the right width. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, so I don't have to cut a whole nother one. I feel like this is probably gonna be enough. I'm gonna do one. No, I'm gonna start with these. If I need to cut another one, I will. Okay. So these are probably about 18 inches long and 2 inches wide. I have 3 of them that I'm starting with, okay? So funny story, y'all, funny story. So first thing you need to do is you need to loosen your cardboard. You need to make your cardboard a little squishy, okay? You got it, because it's stiff and it's firm. We need to make it squishy and soft. So I'm just gonna run it up and down my table here, just to loosen it up a little, okay? Tim did get a little sun this weekend.
I did get a little sun.
A little bit. So y'all, dirt cheap is my budget, Miss Marla says. Well, girl, you are in the right place today, okay? We got a little dirt cheap scrap project happening today. The key is we're gonna be rolling this, so we want it to roll smoothly. We don't want a bunch of like stiff turns. So we're just loosening it up nice and good. Getting it good and loose. It went right over my head if you're giggling at something I said.
No.
We are not in the VIP group. We are on the main page, Miss Judy.
Well, no, it's because of...
Oh, because the content, yes.
Because of the content.
Yes. Oh, gosh.
Miss Elizabeth is a newbie.
Welcome, Miss Elizabeth. I would say it's not usually like this, but it kind of is.
It kind of is.
It kind of is. So we're making a scrap cardboard pumpkin today, using all scrap things that we have laying around. So loosen up. Whoa, don't throw your stuff all over the place.
Yeah,
so funny story, guys. So I want to be careful because this is going to be a surprise. Okay. So I was having a conversation with somebody about something. I can't tell you because it's a surprise. It's totally gonna give it away. Anyways, I was having a conversation with somebody and it was through email and we were talking and I went to tell Tim about this conversation and I said, oh.
Miss Margarita is new as well.
And I said a word. And,
welcome.
And then I said the word like 4 or 5 times and I couldn't say the word right. And I came to the realization that I apparently have never used this word in my life because I didn't know I couldn't say this word. I'm gonna try really hard to say it the right way, okay? But I gotta say it in a sentence because if I just say the word.
Miss Lisa, sprinkle means to share. And welcome, welcome, welcome to our crazy little life.
So I'm telling Tim this information. I said, and they're gonna have a subwoofer there. I said it good. I said it good. That was good.
That was better. Almost there.
A subwoofer. A subwoofer. They're gonna have a subwoofer. I'm getting better. Y'all, I was like, subwoofer. Like, I could not, like,
she could not say
I could not say it for the life of me. I felt like a toddler trying to say,
yes.
I want the milk, and nobody understands me that I want the milk because I got too much of a lisp and I can't pronounce the words.
It was just as bad as Massachusetts.
It was hilarious. We were just dying laughing. And I'm laughing. I'm like, I gotta walk away. I'm like, I'll come back and tell you in a minute. I can't do this. Then I walk in the front. I'm dying laughing. And of course, I had to tell Kayla why I was laughing. And then she's like trying to help me say the word. So that's probably why I'm getting better at it. A subwoofer. A subwoofer. Subwoofer. Why can't subwoofer? Woofer. Woofer?
Woof.
Is it woofer?
Woof. Woof.
Like woof woof. A subwoofer. Is that right? That still sounds funny. It still doesn't sound quite right. A subwoofer. Subwoofer. Is it not woofer? Woofer?
I don't know how that's spelled.
Is it a woofer or woofer?
A woofer.
A woofer.
A woofer.
Woofer.
Subwoofer.
It's a funny word, no matter what it is, okay? So yeah, it's about as bad as Massachusetts, okay? I've given up on trying to say that one right, okay? I've given up. I'm just like, Whatever. All right, I think these are good. See, now they're soft. And what did you call me? Squishy?
Squishy.
So now they're squishy, okay? They were stiff and up. We wanted to be. Now, okay, we're not in the VIP group. Behave yourself.
I'm not saying nothing. I'm sitting here just reading comments.
I'm thinking the things that I know you want to say. And that's the problem. Oh my goodness. So we did have a good weekend. They're flimsy, soft and squishy and flimsy. All right, so now
we don't like it flimsy.
Now
the cardboard we do.
We're going to start rolling them. We're just going to roll.
We're going to be rolling.
We're going to move past the soft, limp and squishy cardboard, and we're going to roll it. Okay.
But roll it nice and tight.
Rolling.
Because nobody likes it rolled loose.
No, not too tight. I mean, tight, but not too tight. Tight, but not. We're crossing a line. We're not in the VIP group, okay? When you get to the end, pull off that little piece of tape there.
Randy says, no, I'm repeating it.
So you're gonna wanna roll it so that like your print is on the inside. So like the printed part is on the inside. So you just got the brown on the outside, okay? So if I had one really long piece, I could keep rolling until I get it the thickness I want. I'm using scrap. I don't have a big long piece. So I'm just going to put some glue on there, hold that for just a second, and then I'm gonna take my next piece.
It's not this Thursday, Miss Sharon. It's next Thursday. No, is it this Thursday?
It is this Thursday.
Wait, what?
No, it is this Thursday. We're not doing anything Thursday. It's Wednesday and Saturday. What's Thursday?
Nothing. Nothing.
Tim's gonna pout. I discussed this date with you when we picked it, okay? And you approved of it.
I didn't know what week it was.
We don't usually go on Thursday. We usually go on Wednesday and Saturday. What is Thursday? What do they have going on up there?
I don't know.
He doesn't even know. He's like, I don't even know. I don't know what I'm missing, but I know I'm going to be missing something.
But I'm going to suffer from FOMO.
There's a local festival happening around us.
It's the Armada Fair. It's the Hillbilly Olympics.
Yes. So we're going to be doing that this weekend. But we have VIP group on Thursday, and we are not missing that. It is next Thursday. What is the date today?
Thursday.
What is the date today?
Today's the, I think, 11th.
Yeah, it's Thursday, the 14th, at 7 p.m. this Thursday. Listen, I don't know that I want to be squishy like cardboard either, but according to Tim, I'm a little squishy like cardboard, okay? I got a little squishy in me, okay? Tim, stop pouting, Miss Lynn says. Stop pouting, Tim. You're lucky he's not blaming you, Miss Lynn, and saying it's your fault.
Well, that's Miss Gina jumping on that one, too. I told Tim it's your fault.
All right, so I'm just going to keep going.
It's not a tumor.
And we want it a little bit loosey-goosey, but also a little bit, we don't want it like too loosey-loosey. But, you know, a little bit of movement is okay. All right, now we're gonna glue our end. Do I wanna make this one a little bit bigger? Let me think. Do we wanna do one more round? No, we're gonna leave it just as it is. Just as it is. And it's okay if your cardboard is not like perfectly cut in perfect straight lines. It's okay. It's totally okay. All right, so let me let that set, and then we're gonna paint.
This Thursday is Tammy Monroy's grandbaby's birthday.
Ooh.
So she's not gonna be able to join us.
We have a birthday party to go to this weekend too.
On Saturday.
I think it's Sunday.
Oh, I thought it was Saturday.
I'll double check. It might be Sunday. It might be Saturday.
I think it is Saturday.
I don't know. We're gonna do both.
I was pouting about that one too.
He was pouting about that one too. But I'm like, it's on the way to the Armada Fair, so it's all good. I'm gonna mix a little bit of the terracotta orange and some light ivory to lighten it up a little bit, because my other pumpkin that I did just with straight terracotta orange. So, and I don't want them to be like exact color. I want them to kind of contrast each other just a little bit. So we're gonna mix it up. I think I can let go of that.
No, I did not watch the Lions game on Thursday. I was helping Trevor with his boat.
No, but it came to quite an ending though, didn't it?
Yeah, Chrissy kind of filled me in on it.
Yes. I didn't watch it either. I just saw all the Facebook recaps afterwards. Everybody talking about it. Okay. Ooh, that's a pretty yummy color. Okay. So get that mixed up good. See, you can make whatever colors you want. You just do a little mixing. A little mixing. I'm going to use this big chunky, you can use a regular brush, just a larger brush. I'm going to use this big chunky like stencil brush just because it's big and it'll help me get it into all the little spaces and it'll cover a lot of area at once. So I'm going to use that. So I'm going to get a little bit on there, kind of get some of the extra off over here. I don't want to go too thick. It's okay. I want a little bit of the cardboard to show through. So I'm just going to start painting it.
Wow. Robin says her grandkids have orientation this week because school starts on Monday.
I know, y'all start school early.
Yeah.
We don't start till after Labor Day.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I did see a couple of clips of the first play after the accident happened.
Mm-hmm, that was really
cool. That was just so stinking cool. Really, I was impressed. It was very nice to see.
Yes.
So.
All right, so I'm just getting it, like I said before, a little bit of the browns poking through. That is okay. I like the look of a little brown poking through, a little bit of that cardboard showing. She's no longer here, Alice. We've talked about it a couple times on a couple different lives. I mean, nothing major, she's just no longer here. All right, so do the back side. Like so.
Ashley says their first day of school in Las Vegas was today. 110 degrees.
A lot of schools start early. A lot of them started last week. I'm like, what?
That's insane.
To us it feels crazy, but they also get out, a lot of them in May or the end of May, and we go till the mid to late June. So it's just different. Michigan's a big tourism state, and that's a big reason why a lot of schools go late, because a lot of times in Michigan, Labor Day is the last hurrah. Everyone goes up north and travels. Yeah. And a lot of kids miss that first week of school if they start before Labor Day.
Yes, Gina, the names for July were picked and they were posted on the page.
They were. I was on it no, I wasn't on it like Donkey Kong, but I was on it. All right, so next what we got to do is we need to create a stem. So it's not looking super pumpkin-y just yet. We're going to make it look pumpkin-y, okay? So I'm going to use a piece of paper. This is just like a sheet of this paper. It's like craft paper. You can use cardboard, or not cardboard, paper, grocery paper bag.
Sandy, she softened up the cardboard by rubbing it on the edge of the table.
Yes. So if you watch the replay, you'll see it right at the beginning. I loosened up the cardboard. I got it good and loose and soft and squishy. All right, now we've got our paper. So now we're just gonna squish it together. And we're gonna twist it. Just get it nice and twisty. I'm not gonna twist like the last couple inches of it, okay? Just gonna twist all the center and leave the last couple inches untwisted. And,
yep, get ready guys, I'm gonna grab some names here in a minute.
And then I'm gonna fold it over like so, okay? So I've got it twisted in the center. Last couple inches are not twisted. And then I'm gonna fold it over and we're gonna twist it like so. Twist it together like so, okay? Pinch it all together. We got our little ends. We're gonna separate out here like so. Now they kind of go to like squares and we don't want it to be square. We want it to be more rounded, like a leaf-ish. And you can get all fancy with it. I'm just gonna kind of oval it out. Just kind of.
All right, while you're ovaling it out,
okay.
I'm gonna grab some names. We have Sandy Brentlinger, Melissa McLaughlin, Diane Yatrosis, Teresa Johns, Peggy Rampolsky, Gina Turner, Julie Roslanik, and Kathy Subs Weatherford. Whoop, whoop.
So I'm basically just getting rid of those like squared off edges and just rounding them out. Like so. Okay. You might have to retwist it a little bit to regain your shape. You can put a little dot of glue to kind of hold it together at the base. And if your twist isn't holding good up here, you could throw a little dot of glue in a couple little spots just to kind of help that twist stay connected for you. And just hold it and let that set. Okay, so we got like our little stem and we got our little leaves, and we're gonna paint those. But let me let the glue set first. So this weekend we'll start from the beginning. Friday, what did we do Friday? Oh, Friday we went and ran errands, didn't we?
Yeah, because Tim was having a bad day.
We went and ran errands. We went and, yeah, we just said, let's get out of here. And we went and we had, what did we do? Oh, no, we went home, we sat on the porch Friday. We went home and we sat on the porch Friday. We finished up our day from home on Friday. You know, just
chilling out.
Yes, we just needed a break. So we sat on the porch, we ended our day, relaxed, chilled on Friday. Saturday we went and ran some errands.
Yes, we ran a lot of errands.
We did a lot of running around. We picked up a lot of stuff for the live event.
We went on a lunch date.
We went on a lunch date, we did. That was very nice, we enjoyed that. No, we had a good day. We had a good day. We spent the day together. And then Sunday we went out on the boat. Went out on the boat on Sunday.
It was windy.
But it was nice. We enjoyed it. We had fun.
We did. While we were anchored out in the bay, it was very relaxing.
It was super, super duper relaxing. We had really nice boat neighbors out there with us too. Yes. That was nice. They were very friendly.
Pretty cool guy.
Very friendly.
Yes.
And then we came in.
Then we had to come back in.
And the wind got worse while we were out there. And Tim was already a little concerned. He's like, ooh, the wind, it makes me a little nervous because that wind's going to be pushing me around when we come back in. And I'm like, we got this. Just take your time. If we got to reset, we reset. It'll be okay. I'm trying to be a little optimistic. You got this.
Yeah.
And he was...
What 2 colors did you mix for this?
Terracotta and light ivory. And I'm using Wedgwood green and burnt umber for the stem. So I'm going to start with the burnt umber. I'm going to do the main stem part burnt umber, and I'm going to do a little bit on the leaves too, just to bring in a little bit of depth and darkness there as well. And then I'll come in and go over the leaves with the Wedgwood. So
yeah, so it's when we were coming back in, the wind was about 15 miles an hour.
It was windy, and our boat slip, boat slip, whatever people call it, different things, different places. But our boat well is on the main entrance of the marina. So there's a pretty good current that kind of flows anyways, coming, because the water's always flowing out in the channel, the river, basically, the North Channel. And so the water's flowing in, and then the wind is pushing, and our boat it's a fairly decent size. It has
it's tall.
It's tall, so it has a lot of span for the wind to push it. And you're sitting in water, and a boat sitting in water.
It's like a big old freaking kite.
Yeah. So the wind was pushing, and
horribly.
It took us several tries. Tim maneuvers the boat. I'm on the back. I've got the dock pole. Tim didn't say dock pole one time. He's learned his lesson.
I haven't said that word.
We've had dock pole incidents in the past of dock pole, and I'm like, if you say dock pole one more time, I'm
gonna shove this dock pole where you don't want it.
It was a perfect example of if our marriage can survive this, we can survive dang near anything situation.
Yes.
So it was really stressful. It was really intense. And there's a lot of other boats, and there's one particular boat that's right near ours that is kind of long for the slip, and it has these huge motors that stick out the back of it, and when we come in, if the wind pushes us, it starts pushing us towards this boat's motors. So that's always like a nerve-wracking thing, and we've had to like push away and like reset a couple times because of that. And so we're coming in and we're trying to set, and it's pushing us, so he's resetting. At one point we were like pushing in, and we hit a dock. We hit the edge of the dock. This one particular dock, the way the docks are, they're like these steel poles, pilings, whatever.
Yep,
and then they have
pilings.
concrete slabs that is our dock that you walk on. And there's one particular one where the concrete sticks out like this far beyond, and we found it.
I found it.
We found it. And I'm not as strong as Tim, and you know, I saved us from a couple situations. A couple times Tim had to leave the steering wheel and run to the back to push us away because I just wasn't strong enough because the wind was pushing so hard, and the boat is large-ish for me. And at one point,
It's
the
funny,
way that
but
we
it's
do
not
it
funny.
is here's the slip. He's backing in, so he's up in the front. He's backing the boat in, and in the perfect situation, as soon as that back corner of the boat meets the dock, the person in the back hops off the boat onto the dock and then pulls
grabs
the boat and steers it in.
the rope, throws it on the middle pole, and just kind of pulls the boat back in a little bit to kind of guide it back into the slip.
But the wind was pushing so hard, no matter how hard I pulled. Well, we didn't even get there yet. So I jumped. It took like 3 or 4 tries for me to be able to get up onto the dock, and I'm like, he's like trying to help me. And I'm like, the motors, like the boat was swinging towards this other boat where the motors stick out really far. So he runs up to the front, puts the boat in gear and takes off to get away from the motors. And here I am standing on the dock going, well, crap, how am I supposed to help him now? The boat rope's attached to the boat on the boat. I'm on the dock, like, okay. So he did like maneuver and get back in, and I was able to get close enough where I was able to hop back on the boat, and he was able to reset, and then I was able to hop off, and we got it that next time.
Yeah.
But not before we put some pretty good scratches on our boat and broke one of the, there's like this little cover thing. It's not broke, it just needs to be reattached. We still have it.
It's still attached. I just got to cut all the old caulk off and put some new caulk on it to hold it back in place.
Janice says we had a hurricane follow us in one time. Scariest docking ever. Someone fell off the dock and drowned. Oh my goodness.
That's horrible.
That's horrible. This was scary. This was stressful. I can't even imagine if we got caught like if there was like a horrible storm going on, like big. We would have had to just stay out there.
I would have went to somebody else's slip.
Yeah.
Because we still have a couple of ropes on the boat. We could still tie it off.
Yeah.
But
just to
I'd have put it in a different slip. Actually, I was contemplating throwing it in a different slip.
And part of the problem is our slip. It's a little narrow. I mean, our boat fits in it, but there's not a lot of room. You pretty much got to back straight in. There's no room to like turn in at all. And so if you don't have it lined up perfectly, and then the way the current flows, it constantly wants to pull your boat. So
it's our slip is 10
I'm adding the green now.
Our slip is 10 feet wide, and our boat is 8.5 feet wide.
That's not much room on either side.
So we got 1.5 feet total.
Like listen, there's some boat captains out there that they just, you give them 6-inch clearance, and they, the 3 inches on each side, they can just slide it in like a butter. But we ain't the butter people, okay? We ain't good at spreading the butter. So we're gonna get a bigger slip next year. We already decided we're gonna upgrade to a wider slip next year, just to avoid the stress of that, because that was stressful. At the end, we were walking back to the truck, and I'm like, I apologize for anything that I might have said that might have been rude that I don't remember, because I don't remember really much of anything I said. I know I said the F word a few times, and I don't use that word.
She don't use that word.
There was a couple times where it was like 3 times in a row.
Yeah,
I didn't know what else to say, what else to do. I had a voice of a sailor. What is it? She had, what is it called? A sailor? I was talking like a sailor?
She was talking like a sailor.
I was talking like a sailor. At least I was in the appropriate place. I was on a boat. If you're going to talk like a sailor, that's the place to do it, right?
It was very stressful getting the boat back in. But
we survived.
But normally,
we were kind to each other, I think.
We did know, before we went out, we did know it was windy.
It got windier.
And I was already concerned. It's like, it's going to be very interesting bringing it back in.
But it wasn't that bad. It was a lot worse. Because even like coming back through the bay, it was a lot more.
Well, coming down the river was not bad.
No, because it's
coming down the North Channel, it wasn't bad.
But when we were coming across the bay coming in, there was a lot more waves. Not waves, but I guess they were waves.
Yeah, they're waves.
I guess they're waves.
So
they're not like white caps, but
no,
it was stressful.
A lot of swells.
There was a lot of swells.
That's a wave.
Okay. I might need to make my leaves a little smaller.
Just
I feel like my leaves are a little big.
Get ready, guys. I'm gonna grab some more names here in a second.
So we're gonna dry this, and then we're gonna start attaching. I'm gonna antique wax my pumpkin a little bit.
Sharon, from where our well is to where we anchor is about a 20-minute ride, half-hour ride.
Yeah, 20-30 minutes. Not too bad.
So it's not horrible.
No, not bad. Yeah, I'm gonna make these leaves a little smaller. They're a little big. They would be perfect for my big pumpkin, but they're a little too big for my little pumpkin. So I'm going to.
Colleen says they don't have a slip, they trailer theirs.
That's a stressful situation too. If your marriage can survive that, it can survive darn near anything too.
I think ours is just too big to trailer every time.
It is. It's a hassle. It's a lot. It's a lot of maneuvering, trailering it. Yeah.
Especially.
We wouldn't use it as much.
Yeah, we wouldn't.
We wouldn't go out as much if we had to trailer it each time, because it is a lot to handle.
Yeah, because I don't want to just drop it in with just Chrissy and I.
No,
I like to have at least one other person with us.
It's ideal to have two people when we put it in, for sure. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of antique wax on my pumpkin. I think my little stem is done. So let's bring in a little antique wax. Okay. You could water down your burnt umber too if you don't have antique wax. I'm gonna use another stencil brush, a smaller one, to get a little bit on my brush.
All right,
get rid of some of the excess. Hold on, get rid of some of the excess, and then I will just add some shadowing around.
Okay, we have Bobby Ray, Savannah Hewitt, Sharon Miller Dunlap, Gina Turner, Amy Middleton Hartman, Lori McGee, Savannah Hewitt, and Cheryl Swoquist. I hope I said that right.
I'm doing a little more around the edges. What was that?
Huh?
I said, what was that noise?
Oh, that was the air compressor.
Oh, doing a little more around the edges than I am on the main part of the pumpkin. And then with the super dry brush, where it just almost adds a little bit of shadowing, just kind of blending it all in a little bit here. Now make sure when you do your pumpkin, your little seam is on the bottom, and if you keep a little bit of looseness, you can kind of squish it to make it have kind of a flat spot so it's not rolling all over the place, okay?
Cheryl says, I like boats, but my ex wanted to leave out about 7 a.m. and stay out till about 5 or 6 p.m. We know people like that.
Yeah.
That's not, if we go out.
2-3 hours, we're usually pretty good.
Yeah, 2-3 hours, maybe 4.
Yeah, if it's like if all the kids are with us and there's a lot of people, maybe 3 to 4 hours. If it's just Tim and I, it's usually about 2-3 hours. We're usually like, all right, this was nice, we relaxed. Let's get back to reality and get back to the real world.
Yep.
I think if we yeah.
Awesome, thank you, Cheryl.
We can only sit still for so long.
Yeah.
Two of us.
Yeah. I don't do well.
All right. So we got our pumpkin. We've got our stem. I'm gonna make a little curly Q with our jute wrapped wire. This is the Dollar Tree stuff, guys. I'll be honest with you. I'm not a super fan of Dollar Tree jute wrapped wire. When you cut it, it tends to fray and come off. The stuff that you buy at the craft store does work a lot better. I'm just saying. But whatever floats your boat, wherever you shop, that's fine. But it all works, but it just tends to fray. Sometimes I'll put a little bit of glue on the end and twist it, and that'll help keep it from fraying as much. And I'll probably do that with this one.
Yes, Cindy, all of the Christmas in July stuff has been shipped.
Yep. Everything Christmas in July has been shipped for a while now. Yep. All right, so I curled it on both ends. Pull it out a little bit.
Oh geez, Cheryl said my daughter got sun poisoning from being out on the boat.
Ooh.
So long when they went fishing a few times. Yeah.
I'm using my low temp glue gun, letting it set for just a second to cool. and then just twist it around, and that kind of helps hold it from fraying so bad. It still sometimes frays on you.
Bobby, that's what we'll do. She says we would be out about 5-6 hours with the kids when they were younger. Go park the boat. They would swim. We would pack a lunch, dinner, and we'd have a blast.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
Sandy, we go out on Lake St. Clair.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna glue my little curly cues on.
One day I'd like to take a run up to Lake Huron.
Yeah.
That'd be a long road though. A long ride. We'd probably have to stop for fuel on the way back.
Probably. You have to find out where you could stop. There's got to be someplace.
Yeah. Oh, there's probably
hold this for a second. Let it set.
Yes, there is a video on the website for the truck tray.
Yes. Ouch.
If you go
not on the website.
No, it's on
YouTube. If you go to YouTube and search truck, it should pull up the video.
No,
we just posted it not too long ago.
Colleen, the Craft Night in a Box has not shipped yet.
No, that will not ship. Our ship date for that is by August 31st. We're shooting to ship at least a good chunk of them by August 21st. That is our goal date. Y'all, we have welcomed so many new Craft Night in a Box members.
Holy shnikes.
So it's gonna take a minute to finish. We like to ship them all together at once because when we ship them in waves, it causes confusion. People are like, I saw you shipped them, I didn't get it. And we end up with a gazillion emails of people concerned that they didn't get theirs yet. We like to ship them all at once. Everyone gets them all at once. We may ship them in like 2 batches this round, just because there's so many. There's so many, guys. And we did close it, and if you missed it, I'm so sorry. We added more than we had originally planned to add because so many people wanted to get in on it this round, but we simply cannot make any more than what we're making. We are already stretching ourselves extremely thin this next month, especially with like everything else we have going on with live event coming up and all our other responsibilities.
Yeah, we're stretching ourselves so thin. I have a doctor's appointment on Thursday. He's going to be happy.
Why? Because you're
stretched so thin.
You're stretched so thin. Funny. So, but if you missed out on it and you go to the link, you can join the wait list, and the wait list gets the email before we post it publicly to the page to be able to sign up for it. So you won't have to miss out on the Christmas box if you get on that wait list, okay? Yeah, fall was the sunflower box. It was this, yes, everyone loves those sunflowers. Loved them. All right, so I'm gonna do my little leaves. I still think I'm gonna make this one just a wee bit smaller. Just a wee bit. Still a wee bit big. Because this is a little baby pumpkin. That's better. I'm gonna throw a little moss on there first, a little Spanish moss.
Oh yeah, only a few more weeks. Yeah, we're down to single digits now, I think, for live event.
9 weeks, less than 9 weeks until live event. But all the planning is coming together very nicely. We did a lot of live event planning this weekend, Tim and I. A lot. A little bit of hot glue. Ooh, I need to grab another glue stick. Uh-oh, can you grab me glue sticks? Remember we dug for the last one, the little ones. Remember we were digging and...
Yeah, and there was only one loose one?
There was only one loose one, yes.
Ouch.
Oh, yeah, no, our plan is to ship them, at least start shipping them August 21st. Yep, and virtual kits for KCR Live will ship by the end of September. Our goal is to ship them sooner, but by the end of September is our absolute deadline. I need a couple more little pieces of like curly moss. That moss is kind of kind of straight. Did you find them?
Yeah. I gotta make a note for
Well,
Kayla to remove them from stock.
you did that on the way back here?
Well, yes, because if I didn't, if I waited, I would forget.
Because we was all waiting for you.
Because I'm not a smart man.
All right.
I know how to work.
Got a glue stick. So let me get a little more moss on here.
So, sorry, it's my fault.
It's okay. We'll forgive you. We're forgiving around here. We're forgiving. Okay, let that glue set just a wee bit.
Yeah, Sandy, the salt water, when you take a boat out in salt water, that is a lot of work because we were down visiting.
Virtual kit. Sorry.
That's
sorry,
all right.
I interrupted you. Virtual tickets with kits. Yes, it's too late for those. We've already got things. We already have all of our numbers finalized and things are already cut. They're already starting to pack those kits. So we cannot sell any more of those.
And yeah, we went out on Chesapeake Bay fishing, and when we brought the boat back in, that was a long process of cleaning the boat to get all the salt out of it, off of it. That was a chore.
Why is my moss not cooperating with me today? The moss is kind of acting like raffia today. It's kind of like not listening and not doing what it.
Cindy, you would have had to buy a ticket for it back in February
For the live event?
for the virtual.
Oh, yeah.
And you would have gotten an email for it. And
It was posted. People got tired of hearing about it. I promise you. It was promoted heavily. We actually had. You had, I think, until. You had quite some time. Virtual tickets were available for quite some time.
Oh no, we will not have a tent at the fair this weekend.
No.
No, we don't do that.
We don't have time to do.
So.
We go visit all the tents, though. We like to go see what everybody has and what everyone's offering and doing, but we don't have time to go and do like festivals and things like that.
No.
We did back in the day. I used to do like craft vendor fairs and craft shows, and I used to do all the things back in the day. I had quite a few different things I used to do. Okay, there we go. You just gotta work it. Just gotta work it. I'm gonna show you guys my bigger pumpkin too, okay? Because I did two. I'm gonna add a little bit of moss to this guy too. I have a little bit on there, but not enough. Not enough. Needs more moss. Needs more moss in there.
Said no one ever.
Oh, yes. Yes, pumpkins just scream moss. Moss. You just gave me an idea.
Oh, crap.
Might have to pull out the raffia.
Said no one ever.
Hide. Okay. Yeah, let me go.
Yeah,
I'm gonna need to throw a little bit of raffia on these, I think. Let me show you guys. See what you all think. I'll show you them together. Get rid of my glue, my hot glue webs. Y'all. One last little one.
Melanie says, speaking of raffia, I was in Hobby Lobby the other day, and there were two ladies. Oh, where'd it go? There were two ladies that worked there that did not know what raffia was.
They worked there? I feel like that's a prerequisite to like work any craft store is to know raffia.
Lynn says raffia makes everything better.
Right? We might need
Said
to throw.
no one ever.
We're going to need to throw some raffia at this project. Okay. Tim would throw it in the garbage, but we're going to throw it at the project because Tim's not a raffia fan.
I am not a raffia fan. Raffia is like a teenage girl.
Teenage girl?
Yes.
What is it?
It doesn't listen. It won't do what you want it to do. And it's a pain in the butt.
It's a teenager. A little unruly, a little on the wild side. But you give it a little bit of love, you work with it a little bit, and it can become a beautiful, beautiful thing. A beautiful, beautiful thing. A beautiful thing. Raffia can be a beautiful thing. It just takes a little love and patience. That's the problem. Tim doesn't have patience.
I'm not a doctor. Why would I have patience?
Tim's not a patient man when it comes to crafting. And typically raffia, a lot of times it's you know, we go in the direction of bows. Tim's not a bow fan.
Well, Tim has sausages for fingers.
So that doesn't help. All right, let me get rid of some of this excess. I'll trim it up a little bit better in a minute, but let me just get rid of some of this extra long ends here. Extra long ends here.
Kathy says, Tim, you might think you don't like raffia. No.
Right? You'd never guess, would you?
No, it's tough. Man, the ladies all love the raffia.
They love their raffia.
They love their raffia.
I do too. Let me tie off my little bow here. I got a band-aid on my finger too. That makes it a little extra challenging. I was doing something earlier and I did it the wrong way and I slid my finger across something I shouldn't have slid my finger across, and just got a little, just like a paper cut kind of thing. It wasn't paper, but it was like a paper cut and it just kept bleeding, so had to get a band-aid. All right, let's see. Oh yes.
Carol, are you doing this craft with us?
Oh yes.
She says her stem and leaves look like a witch's hat.
You know, I was kind of looking a little bit like you could totally make it into like a witch's hat, because I was kind of thinking that too. It almost has a little bit of a witch's hat feel to it. So you want to make a witch's hat?
Make sure you share it over on in the sharing group.
Yes, Carol's usually good at sharing.
She is.
Projects.
She is.
All right, I'm gonna crinkle up my ends. You don't want them too stiff and stringy looking. Squish them up. Oh my goodness, so cute.
Sorry, Don, that's funny. It looks like autocorrect got you.
Oh my gosh.
She says, I have to admit, I've never used radios before. It's supposed to be raffia, I believe.
Robin says, I bet you are so thankful you didn't have to bundle it for craft boxes. Oh my goodness. We would not have added the extra boxes if we had to hand bundle the raffia. We've hand bundled raffia for a VIP group in the past, and goodness gracious, it's everybody's least favorite task. Everyone who works here and has done that, who formerly loved raffia, didn't love it after working here, and they had to bundle it for the VIP group. So yeah, I know it was great to you guys. What a difference that raffia made. So stinking cute. I'm gonna put
Sandy.
Just a little tiny little raffia something on this one, just so they flow together.
You can look in your orders to see. But you should have gotten an email also.
For?
To know for the virtual.
Yeah, if you just go to your account on the website and go to your go to your account and then click on orders, it'll show you all your past orders. And then yeah, you would have gotten your email receipt. You can go to your email and search Christy's Craft Room and look through your old receipts. But that would have been back in the spring that we sold those. So you would have to look back there. I would hide. All right. So cute. So I'm just gonna take some raffia.
Well, search. Sandy, if you search your emails for, well, yeah, you probably still get a lot from us.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'd probably be easier to go to your account and look
at your
that
orders.
way.
But you could search other terms. You can search KCR Live, because it'll say your live KCR Live virtual ticket, or search the word virtual in your emails. And anything that has virtual in it will show up. So there's other ways too. But you could go to your account on the website. And worst case, you know, if you look and you still can't find it, you can always email us and we can let you know. All right, this one I'm not doing a bow. I'm doing just like a little stringy.
Hi, Debbie.
I'll trim it up a little bit and squish it up a little bit.
Which sunflower in the back are you talking about? Because we've got a lot of sunflowers.
Yeah, all of them we've done here. This
Was
Yeah.
it the Grow and Bloom? Wasn't that in the
That was done here. No, that was done here.
on this page?
Yeah, the one on the over there was done in the VIP group. We'll just pull them up and show her. And I can tell you which ones we did. Just pull them
That
all
means
up.
I
one at a
gotta
time.
get up.
That means you gotta get up. Yep.
That means I gotta get off my butt.
Get up.
And I really wasn't feeling like getting off my
So
butt.
that one we did here. So there'll be a tutorial on YouTube for that one. There should be.
Should be.
I don't think it was. I think we were still doing. I think we were doing YouTube videos when we did that one.
And then I don't think that one's in the picture, is it?
Really squish
Oh, it
this
is.
up. That one we did in the VIP group. That was a VIP bonus craft night project.
On the shelf. So I'm guessing it was that one.
I'll turn this a little bit smaller. Squish it up. Lots of squishies. And then we'll attach it.
Sharon says everything you make is so pretty.
Aw, thank you, Miss Sharon. Thank you, thank you. All right, let me let that set and then I'll show you. So this is a super, super easy craft and you can use lots of different things. I'm using cardboard. You could use any kind of like, you could crinkle up a bunch of like, you know, sometimes you'll get the big long strips of the craft paper that's already all crinkled up and it's like woven all through your package. You can kind of like flatten that out and roll that and get kind of the same feel. There's lots of different things you can use. Sometimes you'll get those, it's like, it's packing material. It's made with the brown craft paper. It's a little bit thicker, but it has all the little holes in it. And the same thing, they just kind of like fill in your package. And it has almost like diamond shaped holes in it. So it's kind of like squishy and I don't know what the right word is.
Squishy.
But you could kind of crinkle that up and use that. Lots of different things. Lots of different things you can use to make variations of this project.
Maureen says, I would love for you to do a live showing all the decorations you have in your house.
I've done a couple lives showing different things I have in my house and how I've used like some of our crafts for decorating at home. It's been a long time, but I have, like, I know one year before Easter I had all my Easter projects and stuff out, and I did a live showing like where I used them all and where I had them displayed and how I had them displayed. I don't spend as much time at home as I used to when my studio was at home. Now we're here a lot. So, and we've been super busy, so I haven't really been keeping up with my decorating as much as everything's pretty neutral. I didn't even decorate like my mantle for 4th of July this year. I usually get it all patriotic and decorate it all up, but we just haven't had a chance to. So everything's very neutral, farmhouse, whites and creams and
Yep.
barnwood type things. So it works for any time of year, any holiday. It did, Miss Beth, it did, and it is updated on the website. Some of it, we're in the process, so you might want to wait until tomorrow for us to finish updating, and I'll put a post as soon as we're done updating, but some of it is, not all of it. So we used some cardboard, we used some paper. You can use brown paper bags from the grocery store, and paint, and that's pretty much all you really need. We added some moss and some raffia, of course, to it, but you can totally add whatever elements. You could add little berries to it, you can add some little flower picks to it.
Just don't twist the berries.
Lots of different things. So you could totally recreate these and put your own spin on them. You could even do them in like creams and greens too. So, all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, I would appreciate it if you hit that share button, and you might have some friends who like to see what we're doing here too. And we'll see you guys soon. Bye, guys.
All right.
Thanks.
Bye, guys.